Hello guys, and welcome to Cars at 100. And on today's video we have a very nice INFINITI Q50. This is regular INFINITI Q50. We're gonna look at this car from outside, from inside, and we're gonna go over some of the features from the window sticker. So let's not waste any more time and let's jump into it. As you can see, this INFINITI Q50 looks really nice. All this design has been on the market for some time already, but it has been facelifted. You see the facelifted version of the very famous INFINITI Q50, and this car is a very nice car. For the price that you can get this car for, I think nothing can beat this car. And in terms of the design and the stance on the road, this car is really nice. You have a 3.0 turbo engine, which is a twin turbo engine, and you have a 306 horsepower in this car that is all-wheel drive, of course, as well. You have a very nice lights up front here, very nice. It's like eyes of the car, really cool looking. You have very nice fog lamps below there, daytime running lights, of course, very nice looking. Overall the car looks very sharp, very Japanese design mixed with the very nice Japanese reliability as well. These cars are really nice, really durable as well, I would say, in many ways, in terms of the appointments and in terms of all the reliable features from the drivetrain and everything so forth. But overall, as you can see, the back of this car as well looks very sharp, very nice lights. These are facelifted lights on this car, very nice LEDs, dual exhaust, as you can see here, very nice overall. And you see very nice cues of the design, like it's a rear wheel drive proportions of the car. This is engine that is this way in the car instead of being this way in terms of the layout. So engine is this way, so the power is transferred first to the rear, and then it's all-wheel drive when needed. The front is connected to the drive, so it is all-wheel drive after all, but it's a rear-wheel drive biased car. So let's jump inside. To enter this car, you have a very nice key fob that has been on the market from Infinitis and Nissans for quite some time already. But on this car you have a remote start up front. You have also lock, unlock, of course, and hold for trunk release and panic button. And you can just keep this key fob in your pocket. You can unlock and lock the vehicle by the button here, and you can unlock by the sensor behind the door opener handle, and you can unlock the vehicle just like this. And as you can see here, you have a very nice leatherette materials on this car. This is not leather on this car. You can get the leather for this car, but this car comes equipped with leatherette materials, which is hard to distinguish really. And you have automatic up and down for all 4 windows of the car that you can open. Very nice design here for this sharp metallic look, kind of combined with this wood material here. Very nice. Overall you have a side sills here as well, INFINITI side sills, very nice floor mats, very nice pedals, very sporty feel from that gas pedal as well. And you have very nice adjustment for the seat as well. Somewhat bolstered car. After all, this is more luxury car, so it's understandable. But overall you have a very nice entrance, very comfortable feel. Let's jump inside. If we start the car here, as you can see, speedo and tach do very nice revolving motions, and very comfortable and nice feeling overall in terms of this vehicle being a sporty sedan that you can use every day, as being a high performance kind of a beginning for red sport that is also available with the same engine but with 400 horsepower. That is kind of a high performance sedan by INFINITI. But overall you have a very nice appointments here in this car. You have 2 displays. This hasn't changed. This is mixed reviews because each display has a different resolution, kind of like a mismatch and kind of a different feel for this infotainment system and overall here. But you have a very nice design, I would say. Less buttons overall. You have very nicely designed and engineered climate control options here as well. If you go into climate control options, you will have something that will show up on the display to let you know what is going on in terms of the behavior of the car. If you go into menu, you have a different options in terms of the phone as well. You can pair your phone, of course, but overall it is a very easy learning curve, I think, and you know, overall I think it's well engineered. You have a heated seats here as well. You have a very nice dial here for drive mode, so you can go through different drive modes in this car. So you have a personal, you have sport, you have standard, eco, and snow. So the car will adjust, or you can adjust the car in terms of the behavior that it will have on the road. So speaking of this tach and speed up front here, very nice bold numbers in front of you, and it feels very nice, very useful in terms of you know, everyday use, I would say. A very nice display in the middle that will show the vital information about the car that is sometimes very much needed, because you know, you need to be in control of your driving and everything else. Overall, you have very nice options here for the basically the middle display there, and you have different options in terms of the ability that you can adjust display, of course, and you can do it from right of the steering wheel here. As you can see, the different things are changing, but this you can manipulate I guess the display on the right. Kind of a weird setup, I would say, a little bit, but I think you can get used to it really fast. You have very nice volume buttons here as well. Overall, you have a Bluetooth controls here. Speaking fully about the options on this steering wheel, you also get the cruise control in this car, of course. And speaking for the design of the steering wheel, you have a very nice design. 10 and 2 notches available here, and I would say it's a nice design. You don't get a flat bottom for this car, and I think it would be a nice addition for the Red Sport. Even Red Sport doesn't get the flat bottom steering wheel, so that's something that I think maybe Infiniti can improve in future vehicles. But overall, you have a very nice stitching here. You have very nice kind of a design overall for the steering wheel. This steering wheel has been redesigned. First it was introduced on the coupe version of the car, and then it trickled down into the sedan territory. But overall, you have a very nice design in terms of this cockpit. You have a very nice stitching here on top. It looks like a real stitching. You have a somewhat kind of a fake wood material here, but you know, it feels cozy, it feels different, it feels nice. You have very nice sunroof here as well that you can adjust through these buttons here, as you can see, and you have an auto dimming rear view mirror as well. And overall, wow, car feels a little bit sluggish in terms of the inputs of throttle, but let's see if we go into sport how different the throttle will be. A little bit more sound, a little bit more responsive, and I think that's how it's supposed to be. That's what I really enjoy about the cars with the adjustment that you can do yourself. It's kind of gives you the both worlds, comfortable and sport, and you can adjust between them. In terms of the rear legroom, if I jump inside, this seat is almost all the way back, so I have not that much legroom here, and as you can see here, I don't have that much of a headroom either, but this is the design, I guess, for this car that kind of slopes the roof a little bit. But overall, it's not as roomy here as in some other sedans on the market, and I think Infiniti needs to refresh that. But overall, like I said, for the price that this car offers you in terms of the ability to acquire it, it's, I think, very lucrative. Overall, you have a very nice vents here in terms of the back seat climate comfortability, and you have a very nice handrest here. Overall, you don't get the premium sound system, which you can opt for. You can option this car with a Bose sound system, but this mostly almost base vehicle doesn't come with it. I have a window sticker here for you to check it out. You can pause the video at any second to see many standard and optional equipment. And MSRP in this review for this car is $45,150, 22 miles per gallon combined, 19 in the city and 27 on the highway. And final assembly point for this car is Los Angeles. Hope you enjoyed today's review of this Infiniti Q50 3.0 Turbo. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Stay loving cars.